Okay, hey guys. So today's gonna be a little slightly different video. I'm gonna be showing you how I make my thumbnails and Procreate for YouTube. I know like some of you have been wanting me to do this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it for you. I found a way how I like to do it. I want to show you how to get different backgrounds and different settings, how to crop yourself out. And put it with your thumbnail. I'm also going to show you some examples on how to create thumbnails. So how I like to create it and everything. So and warp the text if you need to warp. Just little tips and tricks on how to make your thumbnails. We're gonna make today's video thumbnail. For today's videos, I could do a video and a thumbnail in one go. So I don't have to like really, film it. I mean, I do have to film it, but you get the idea. So I'm going to show you how to cut yourself out if you want to Procreate. I'm going to show you how to do these really cool backgrounds that you want to do. And there's two websites I like to use where I get my photos, and which is very important. Depending on what kind of video you're doing, like you want your pictures to relate to the video you're doing. There's two types of websites, which is Pixabay. You can get free downloaded photos for that, and Pixels.com. You can get free photos and videos for that. But there's just so many options for you to do. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll show you those websites too, and then we'll go ahead and get started with that. So yeah, get started. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. Let's get started with the video. Okay, hey guys, I just want to mention that there are two types of websites where I get my photos, and these are free that you can download, and which is pixabay.com and pixels.com, where you can get photos and video for your videos. And say if I want to search a bee, it's kind of like Google, just search bee, and then here is pixels.com. So yeah, so this is where I get my free download photos. So same thing, say I want to search a bee, and I'll be mainly talking in this video, but the video will be way too long. If I were just sit down and actually really talk you through it, we will have to do the video in parts. So yeah, so anyways, I was going to Procreate. You want to go to Procreate, and I'll show you some examples. How to draw a chili, and then a thumbnail, but you want to go to Canvas. But I think, yeah, here's one example of how to draw a chili, and I used the photo from Pixabay of the kitchen table, and just put my, and they're working at the text that you can do, and something like that. So I was just basically showing there. Also, I showed another example as well, but basically this is just another example of thumbnail. So here's the campfire one I did the other day, I did yesterday. So yeah, so anyways, you want to go to your gallery, and then I'll try to find another thumbnail, and I'm not sure if I did. But I was mainly looking for my 600 subscriber thumbnail because that's really colorful. For your thumbnails, you want to have bright colors, and then now I'm going to create, I have a setting of a YouTube canvas, or a YouTube thumbnail canvas, which is 1920 by 1280. I think something like that. I think it's like 1020 or something like that. I could be completely wrong, but that's how I like to do my thumbnails and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do the background and show you how to insert photos and things like that. So we're going to create the background with a soft airbrush for this, and I'm choosing like pink. Mainly, I keep stressing this out, but you want to, there's a simple background if you want simple backgrounds. I'm going to show you this really cool background you can do in liquify, and you can do with soft airbrush with this gradient background, which is, I did a blue, looks like, I'm not really sure, pink, look like pink. So we're going to go ahead, you want to, I was explaining how you want your brush to be bigger for this to cover wide canvas. You don't want to use a smaller brush, that will take forever, so it won't make a nice gradient, but I'm choosing yellow for the gradient, and then I choose a blue for the gradient, and then it's so cool how you make the gradient. It's Gaussian Blur, So if you know where Gaussian Blur is, that's where the tools are, branch, stuff like that. So go to Gaussian Blur next to the wrench, and then you just slide your pencil to the right, and you want to adjust the blur how you like it. So that's basically how you create a gradient. Now how to create the twirl, you go to liquify, and then do the same thing, twirl left, put your pencil there and it does it for you, and that's how I did it like that. So, and then we're just going to go to Pixabay and then choosing a YouTube icon for YouTube thumbnails. So I chose, let's see, I chose that one. So yeah, and then free download. So I'm going to go ahead free download. I'm not a robot. And we're going to hit download, save image. So should be in my files now. So we're going to go ahead and insert photo. If you know how to do that, good job, because you make it halfway through the thumbnail. I was showing non-copyright stuff, so I put my hand over it. So we're going to go ahead and shrink down the YouTube thumbnail and insert it how I want it. Well, I'll show you how to cut your stuff out and all that in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and insert photo, scroll up, and I'm looking for myself. You want to pose in your thumbnails. I'm going mainly for that one when I get thumbs up, or you can just do a basic thumbnail and then choose a basic photo. That's what I was going to do an iPad tutorial, but or something like that. But there's the thumbnail. So how to crop yourself out, you want to go to the third button to the right and do freeform, and then cut yourself out. And you want to, and how blur background to that, same thing as you did the gradient. You want to blur it. Make sure you're on the background layer, and then just blur your stuff out, and then that's how you can do it. And then you want to go to delete, and that's how you basically delete the background. I'll show you how to highlight your stuff in a minute, but it really doesn't do anything. So we're gonna go ahead and insert photos of my 600 subscriber special thumbnail. So yeah, so hold on one second. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. So I'm inserting an example thumbnail because this video is how to make a thumbnail in Procreate. So right, so I'm going to insert your photos that relate to the video and all that. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to text, and we're gonna go to the wrench and add text. How to make thumbnails. Um, basically, how to make thumbnails from in text. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to type it. Normally, I have a keyboard, so I do have a keyboard separately from my iPad, but it's just quicker. It's how to make YouTube thumbnails, and I shrink it down a little bit. And I had trouble selecting the thumbnail on the rectangle later, but you'll get the general idea how to make and then YouTube thumbnails. You want the text to be related to the video, so make thumbnails. There we go. Shrink it down. And how you make the rectangles that make the text stand out, you want to go underneath those text layers. Go to I forget which icon that is, but because I don't have my iPad open. You want to make a rectangle box with my Procreate tool. I forget what that's called. And then I will try to choose green, but I think I like the pink better, so we want to go ahead pink. And I was trying to change the color, and I didn't really like it. So we changed ultimately the rectangle box for that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Select the layer. Go ahead, drag the pink down from the fill tool, and then we change that. Change the font color, select all. There's so many fonts you can do, but if you want to download your own font, that's a whole different tutorial on its own, but I use the font.com for that. So go ahead and change that to teal, YouTube thumbnail to teal. And there you have it. There's your thumbnail. I hope this video explained it how I use it in Procreate. Obviously, you can do the same thing except for the background and Photoshop. So that's how I do it for today's thumbnail. I hope you guys enjoy it. I used a marker or something for the outlining myself, and I make sure it's all layered. Sometimes I merge all the layers together depending on brightening myself and the saturation and brightness. And there you guys have it. There's your thumbnail. I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you have any questions or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to do that for you guys. And just let me know if you have any questions. For that matter of how to make your thumbnails better. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.